Good morning, everybody. James here. Of course. Guys, we got a great little stream set up for you. A bunch of cool little products at some amazing prices. Now, these are products that we've actually messed with, had hands on with, and of course, all of the other cool little jazz. We're going to start this off with, of course, the MetaQuest 3. The MetaQuest 3 is amazing. It's actually really phenomenally well done. It's a beautiful little piece of product. Now, it is 4K resolution, which is going to give you about 30% more pixels than the actual MetaQuest 3S. The MetaQuest 3S is like 1920 per eye, which is kind of, one of them things. Touch controllers with hand-freeze navigation, guys. Really great, smooth experience with this. Now, I actually have this sitting here, so we don't really need to, of course, do the video like we normally do. This, of course, is going to be one of your controllers. And you guys can see you have, of course, the Joy-Cons, the push buttons, and everything else inside. You're going to have everything. You're going to have a hand strap. I do recommend the hand strap. Make sure you guys put the hand strap in there and set it up and get going. The one thing I am going to point out is there's a little push button right here. You press that button, it's going to actually allow you to slide down this little door, which is going to open up where the AAA battery runs off of this. Now, the AAA battery leaves a little bit to be desired because you're changing them every so often. I mean, I've changed them once since I've gotten them. Depends on how much you're using this piece. Left and right, guys. Of course, sensors and triggers that are going to work well. You have your X, Y, A, B like you normally would. You're going to have like your Windows switch and everything with this. Now, on this, though, it comes with the standard device. And then, of course, this is your standard headset. Elastic strap top that's going to allow you to adjust it. Elastic strap on the back that's going to allow you to adjust it. Now, these straps are actually kind of cool because if you don't want to use the one that's included, you guys can actually pop this off. And I'm going to attempt to pop it off. You guys can get a different headband and switch it off. Putting it back on is just as easy. Literally just slide it down here and it's going to pop into place as long as you can look at it and do it while looking at it. Let's see here. Just like that. Now, here's the other cool part. Your USB-C connection to charge it is on the opposite side. Now, you guys can permanently have an extremely long cable if you want, or just run it without it. And that's the way I do it. You guys, you take the strap off, it's not going to affect it one bit. Behind that are actually the beautiful little headsets or speakers that are connected to this. It does have speakers. You're going to have the magnification scroll wheel to adjust your eyesight. Volume up and down controls. If you guys have a docking station, it's got a dock to charge it, which is what I need next for this. Now, some other things is it's got, of course, this fabric banding around the headset. I'm going to be honest with you. If you guys are a heavy sweater when working out, it's going to do that. Well, hello, how are you doing? You guys are going to, of course, sweat into it. It's going to stick into it, and, of course, it's not washable. If you want to, though, literally just, pop it out. You guys can pop it out. They sell adjustment straps or, silicone pads that can go over it or replacement eyesight pieces. Now, you guys can actually see, of course, the lenses in there on hand. So, there's your lenses that you guys are going to be seeing through. Putting it back on, of course, is just as easy. You don't have to worry about it. It just pops right back in. As long as you guys are not on or streaming when you're doing this, of course. Let's pop it in, pop it in place. And it's back on. Fitment is actually quite well. It fits well on my head without a problem. You guys can see right there. It fits. You guys can adjust it however you want it to set. And that's the way it's going to work. If you don't like the battery life, and you're going to get probably 2.5, maybe 2.5 to 4 hours, depending on how much or what you're using this for. If you need to, they make straps with extra batteries that you guys can connect onto this and do that, and it's going to give you the extra battery usage. Can be used in, of course, pass-through mode. Pass-through mode is going to allow you to see your whole room in certain things. Like if you guys are playing certain games, you do the pass-through. Supernatural VR Fitness will allow you to do the pass-through. Beat Saber does not allow for the pass-through, but as long as you guys know where your footsteps are and you set up a pattern, and it does allow you to set it up, like a circle grid where it knows not to go past, and that's what you're going to do with this. Really great little option for you guys. Now they do have the 3S. The 3S is just a 1080p version. Let's just go there. It's not a 4K version. It's a little bit down. 512 gigabytes of storage with this. Lots of very good variations with it. If you need though, just check out some other items that go with it. So MetaQuest, great little VR piece. I've been doing a lot of Beat Saber, a lot of VR fitness, and some other stuff. I haven't gotten too much into anything else yet, but I know there's more stuff out there. Randy, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I think up next is going to be the Yunzi C68 wireless keyboard. That's going to be a Deer Power video right here. Now, this is a really cool little piece right here. Now, you guys are going to see this. This is the Yunzi C678. My camera just dropped off. Let me try and fix that. Bring this up. Now, it is considered like almost like Hello Kitty styling, but it's not Hello Kitty. Let's just go there. It's got a 65% keyboard. It's missing the numbers pad on the side. It has a nice graphic art all the way around. It's going to give you guys that nice feel, and it's got like strawberry patterns. This is going to be great for like the theme build for your for the women or children out there if you guys want to do a theme build for them, or if they're just into this. Multiple ways of using it. Bluetooth connectability, wireless, or wired. Now, wireless is 2.4 gigahertz. The little foot pad right there is actually the receiver. It comes with the second foot pad, so you can put it back into the keyboard without worrying about it. Windows and Mac OS accessible. Can be used on both of those. Keys are hot swappable. Keycaps, it comes with a couple extras if you guys want to change out the keycaps as well with this. Now, slight color pattern or RGB, not really a lot to it. It's more of a theme style with this. It does come with the mouse pad if you need to. If you guys want to change out some of the shift bar and stuff, it has that as well. Mouse pad is literally just the same theming. It's going to be, of course, like the little, I want to call it like a Shiba or a cat with the little cat face and the smiley pieces. Comes with, of course, the user manual that's going to help you guys set up like your macros keys and stuff. It's a great little keyboard. It's phenomenally well done if you guys are looking for something like that as well. So how's everybody's day going so far? Hopefully it's going better than my day yesterday. Man, setting up the table for stream yesterday. I dropped the table on my toe. Pretty sure it's broke. Pretty sure I broke my toe. Not the table, my toe. Then, of course, a whole bunch of other stuff. It's funny, though. It's like I'm still up and moving, going.
Shox Open Swim.
Up next is going to be the Shox Open Swim. This is an MP3 headset that Justin did. Could let the video play. I know the product enough with this that we don't really need to have the audio to this. Now, this is an open style ear conduction headset that is fully waterproof, water resistant, but it's an MP3 player. It is, of course, going to allow you to hold about 1,200 songs on this. Does not have Bluetooth connectability. There's no Bluetooth connection with this one. So full MP3 player is where it's at with this. Sound quality is decent. It's going to do well. It's powered by a 7th gen bone conduction technology of the diaphragms, which is going to produce the sound quality with this. IP68 rating, so you can leave it on your head to swim. Now, it does do well with sound quality, and sound quality is actually really amazingly perfect for this. 8 hours of battery life on a full charge. Should be good up to about 2 meters of submersion, which is decent. Now, MP3s is all it's going to play. It's not going to allow you to put, everything else. It is literally only 4 gigabytes of MP3 storage, though, all right? So 1,200 songs in compressed storage. If you guys are using high waveless style, it's not going to work. You're just going to suck up everything with this. Now, it's a great product. It's going to allow you to hear everything around you, but it's also still going to allow you to, of course, do what you need while you're swimming, and that's the cool part. So if you guys are really big swimmers and you want to have that audio for swimming, here's your option with that. It's a great option nonetheless. Now, we also have, I think, the Shox Open Pro. Shox Open Pro is going to be a Bluetooth-style connectability. This is going to be a different variation. I think this is the sound test video.
So testing the Bluetooth mic quality, of the Shocks Open Run Pro. You can see I have the Open Run Pro on. It's connected via Bluetooth. You can't use the native iPhone camera app. You have to use a separate app to record video and actually pick up the sound via Bluetooth at the same time. So I downloaded a separate app that will allow me to record in real time and use the Bluetooth microphone, since you can't use the default camera app. So this is how the Shocks Open Run Pro sound with the audio coming from the Bluetooth mic itself. I do have the fan on in the background, so we can test to see if the noise cancellation works, and we can see how the audio video syncs up, being the fact that the microphone input is coming over Bluetooth. Now, normally with a phone, Bluetooth mics aren't recommended because they're only really designed to talk on conference calls, not for live video recording, especially because when doing live video 4K recording, the signal from the Bluetooth mic doesn't always pick up. So if I have a little bit of mismatch between my audio and my visual lip syncing, it's because of the latency and delay between the Bluetooth microphone and the actual video recording itself.
So that is, of course, that really amazing little piece right there from Shocks Open Run. You guys can hear that. Now, sound quality is actually really well done with it. It's going to allow you to hear everything going on around you, which is what you want with a product like this. Rather you be jogging, running through the airport, heading to your flight, maybe at the bus stop, you want to hear the bus coming. Maybe you're out, doing your workouts and you still want to hear traffic coming up behind you. This will allow for that, and that's the cool part about it. It's going to allow for all of that on hand. Good morning, Sheila. What's up? How you doing? What's new?
Morning, Jackie from Dread.
So Sheila, I found out why my show was glitchy last night. Just gonna say it now. Figured it out. Unfortunately, I was on Wi-Fi. It turns out it was Wi-Fi connected last night. Not sure why it was lagging on Wi-Fi, but that's what it was. Oh, okay, cool. So it wasn't just me. Whew. I thought it was me. I was like, my Wi-Fi should be fine, but that was the only thing I could figure out. I did so much testing after I got off stream last night. It was scary. Oh, we just showed the MetaQuest 3. You missed it. I can't while I'm live. That's the problem. I cannot check while I'm live. I can't escape it. We have a Jackie video here. This is actually the Y80B from One Audio. I don't beat myself up.
Vlogger here to talk about the One Audio head.
It's criminal charges.
Now this is the pink color, but it does come in a variety of colors. There's a little bit of foam here. Both of the ear pads have foam. I will say they're a little more stiff than some other headphones I've used before, but it also really like suctions around the ear, if that makes sense. As you can see, a little flexibility, obviously a little stretch there, obviously adjustments here where needed, so you can make sure it kind of fits on your head in the way that you like. Now, the one thing that is the most impressive by far is the battery life. Yes, a little stiff, but I have not even had to charge these yet in all of my testing of these, which is crazy because it has an advertised 110 hours of battery life. Of course, that is dependent on, how loud you listen to your music, like there's factors that go into the battery life there. However, 110 hours. I'm still going, so I haven't hit 110 hours yet, continue listening to fully test out that battery, but it has been a minute. There is also passive noise cancellation, and it does connect with either Bluetooth or it does come with a headphone jack if you prefer to listen the, almost call it the old-fashioned way, but the old-fashioned way. It comes also in a little bag when you get it out of the box. Which is kind of nice if you did want to carry them around. There is also passive noise cancellation.
Yeah, I forgot to post I was live.
Like me, you live near a city. It is nice to have a little noise cancellation from hearing everything going on. Or if you work in a noisy office, etc., or you like to go to the gym, just want a little quiet little, piece. Not a bad option. Now, when it comes to the sound so far, I have realized that voices sound okay. Like, they sound good. So if you're listening to like a podcast, you want to listen to the radio kind of thing, not bad. Where really it sells is in the music, is in the bass, is in the sound. It really is great for that. Not that it's impossible to listen to audio on these things, but like they really excel when it comes to music, which has been really great.
So, like she's telling you guys, very comfortable, very sound quality, and they're actually decently priced. Under $50, you cannot go wrong with the One Audio. And in this rose gold pattern, of course, nice earmuffs. It's going to do well for a lot of you. And One Audio does a really great job. Here, RoboVax gargling down dog food. Nice. Nice. I wish I was gargling down food. I didn't eat. I jumped on video. Just started streaming. It's one of those days. Sheila, also, I broke my toe. I broke my toe yesterday. Yeah, I had one of them days yesterday. So I was setting up for Jackery. When you were trying to write me, I was setting up for Jackery, and I dropped the table on my toe.
Nate,
Man, that's all good. Dude, I broke that toe so many times, I've gotten over it. Let's talk about this. This is going to be the One Audio A70s. One Audio A70s is a really great headset, just like the others, but this is a wireless variation. Can be connected wired. It's going to have a nice long battery life. It's going to have 50 millimeter drivers. It's going to have nice thick earmuffs that are, of course, protein made. That's going to be like a polyurethane style pleather. Just going to go there with that. Nope. No, I got socks on and shoes on. It hurts, but it's on. Comes with a 3.5 millimeter jack or 6.35 millimeter jack to, of course, USB-C or 3.5 if you want. 72 hours of playtime at 50% volume. If you guys are going higher, it's going to be more. It does have a built-in microphone as well with this. Now, that means you're going to have a nice long playtime with it. Now, you guys could also connect it up with cabling, and you don't have to worry about it with that. And that's the cool part. So if you use a 6.35, that's going to give you guys connectability to, like, let's say 3.5 millimeter devices. If you guys flip it around and do it the opposite direction, you guys can do the 3.5 to the headset and the 6.35 to, like, let's say your electric guitar, your amps, your audio interfaces, your DJ equipment, whatever you want. That's going to give you the nice wide compatibility, or just connect it up wirelessly and use it that way as well. Built-in microphones for hand-free calls, or of course chatting with your friends while gaming. Sound quality on the mic's actually really decently well done on these. Beautiful little carrying bag. That's another polyurethane style but carrying bag, and inside you're going to see the headset. Headset is foldable, so it's going to fold down and of course fold up for those of you that need it folded. Now, with this, of course, on hand, you guys are going to be able to adjust it, set it up, and, of course, use everything you need with it. It's going to fit and feel like it should. I've actually had the A70s here as well, and their sound quality is really beautiful. Well, for under $50. What's up, Joe? What is Joe doing? Volume control, mute control, all on the headset, and full adjustability. It's got it, of course, One Audio. How is Joe doing? Yeah, it's James here. James is definitely in the house. Super drained, super tired, but you know all that. We're here. Pretty sure Boss Man's gonna be aggravated with himself, but hey, you have to deal with that. Hey, Phil, are you working from home today, Phil? Phil, send me some tacos, buddy. Send me some tacos from Cinco. Not home. What? Man, they made you go into the office today? That's right. Late Jackery stream. My stream last night, yeah. No, that's normal time for Jackery. 9 o'clock my time, 6 o'clock Pacific. We will have another one Monday as well, so we'll have one Monday. I think we have one this coming Monday, the 12th, the 19th, and the 26th. Oh boy. Did you see my packages? I got surfboards. Oh man, I got surfboards yesterday. I'm gonna start surfing. Something like that. Oh, it was a surprise they came.
iCloth screen cleaning.
I can't surf. All right, I think up next is going to be the XL screen cleaning cloth from iCloth. Now, this one is actually not me, but I've actually had the iCloth probably just in video, so I'm just going to let it play.
Wipes, and the XL wipes, which are 9x12, are perfect for cleaning large monitors. This is a 32-inch monitor, and they're perfectly pre-moistened. The smaller packs are great for camera lenses, your phone screens, but when you need to do a big monitor or TV, that's when you want the XL pack, and you want these XL wipes. They're good enough that one wipe has enough moisture to clean the dust,
I'm going to point something
fingerprints, or
out in a
any sort
minute,
of
too.
like debris on your monitor, and then you could still use it for a second monitor or a tablet. So one XL wipe goes a long way. Just set a list of stuff you want to clean in a row, and then just start using the wipe. And if you want, you can use just part of the wipe, like a corner, to do like small screens like webcams and things like that, and then just use the larger part of the wipe just to use your entire monitor. So fantastic cleaning cloths, the perfect right amount of moisture to keep things clean.
So if you notice, he cleaned his monitor but did not wipe down his camera, and his camera is actually quite dusty. But guys, good little cleaning cloth. I should really clean my monitors thinking about it. We were talking about surfboards, guys, and that's not what we were actually talking about. We were talking about these 50-pound behemoths. Each one of those amps is 50 pounds of weight. A full aluminum sink with that. Oh, that was... yeah, baseboard. Something like that. I thought I was going to take up surfing, but those came instead. It's just updates. I sold most of my other stuff, so I put a lot of audio up for sale. Put a lot of audio equipment up for sale. All my back stock. They will sink. Yeah, they will definitely sink. If you throw that in water, you ain't surfing with that. No. I mean, you might be able to pull it off at Surf City. All right, I think Justin also did this PS5 carrying case. This is going to be a newer video that I don't really know about this product, but we'll let it play.
Talking about the Start RC PS5 Pro hard shell case. Now, this is an...
don't need the audio because I do know pretty much most of these products, even though I don't know the video. Now, this is going to be a really cool one. This, of course, is a waterproof carrying case. It is a hard shelled case. It's a protective case. It's meant for the Pro only Pro PS5 Pro disc or digital edition console. Your standard PS5 is not going to fit in this properly. Inside here, you're going to have covering holes for the charging station, the vertical base, 2 controllers, a stack of games, and a couple of cables, and then, of course, that PS5 on top. Now, compatible with the PS5 Pro. Not for the Slim. When did you list them? When did I list all my stuff? Yeah, I've been listing stuff for weeks now. A lot of audio equipment. Where? Oh, just on my social media. I have so many people that are in the audio world that they don't have to. Yep, that place. Now, it's got a pressure valve, and the pressure valve is going to allow it to protect itself in flight or in water. So if you guys go high up in the air, you know that pressure will actually collapse or crush items. This has got a pressure valve built onto the side that's going to release that pressure so it doesn't crush the stuff inside. And that's kind of cool with this. Now, it is a pressure resistance, which is where I'm talking about with that. And that's actually really nicely done. Well done with the material as well. It's an ABS. You guys could drop this if you really wanted to. Don't always recommend it. I mean, you want to protect your product, but you guys could. Justin stands on it. I mean, he took a risk of standing on his PS5 Pro for this video, and that's the cool thing. I would love to have seen him dunk this in the water to do a water test because it's supposed to be watertight. And, you know, that's one thing. It's water resistant. It's never going to be fully waterproof. It just happens. Just go in there. Really great little piece. Phenomenally well done product, and he's just showing you guys He's taking it outside. He's got the PS5. He's going to chuck it. Not sure why, but he chucked it. He's going to take the hose to it. He's going to spray it with the hose. He's going to show you guys it's water resistant and all of the other cool little jazz on hand. Just Justin being Justin. And here he goes. He's going to pop it open, show you guys everything on hand that can go with this case like this. And he actually had the PS5 in it. Quite surprising. It's funny because he had a headset sent to me last night that was meant for the PlayStation. Look at him. He's like, oh, I'm going to get it wet. Let's soak it. I do the same thing. Like when we do case tests and I throw my brand new phone around, I do the same thing. So great little case. Awesome little options for you guys. All right. Awesome's little possums. I think we're in Obsbot land. We are Obsbot land. When we do Obsbot, I'm going to show guys Obsbot live. I will always show you guys the Obsbot cameras live. There's a reason for it. They need to be shown live. The quality of these cameras are where it's really at. Now, I'm going to talk about the Obsbot Tail Air NDI camera. This is it right here, right? It's on a tripod. You do not get the tripod with this. I have a tripod for reasons, which is if we're taking it around and using it around my house for Jackery streams. I use this every Jackery stream we have. Now, with it, you're going to have a couple connections. First and foremost, a 3.5 plug if you need to. Second, USB-C power or charging plug. Power button is above it. You're going to have a micro SD card slot and an HDMI port. You're going to have the camera that, of course, rotates, swivels, and turns around. This is the only 4K camera that I know from Obsbot that does not have the red ring, and that's because there is no 1080p version of this that I know of yet. When I hold down the power button, you're going to notice the buttons start coming on. You're going to notice it's going to go green, blue, and then it's going to go green when it is, of course, fully activated and in action and on connected. It'll make a noise as well when it's there and ready to actually connect up to, of course, the software. Sometimes it takes a couple minutes. It might be doing an update, and there it is. It's connected up. What we are going to do is we're going to go down to dual cameras. You're going to notice that I'm going to come over here, and we're actually going to have the dual camera start, and we're going to go into this. There you guys are. You're in there. You're connected. It's wireless. You guys are going to notice that me making you dizzy might be a little weird. I'm going to set this down on my table. We're going to connect this up. We're going to point it to me. Just like that, we are now connected up and running. You guys are going to notice it's a little bit bright, and that's because it's staring right at this big, huge light that's up there. If I want to go into tracking mode, and we can do tracking, it can follow me in positions. If I want to move back here, it's going to move back here. If I want to go, let's say, zoom in, we can zoom in a little bit closer. If I want to zoom out, we can zoom out. I want to lock it in place. It is now locked and it is not tracking me. So if I move around, it's not going to do anything. If I do it again, we'll unlock it. Now it's going to go back to tracking. Here's where the cool part is if you guys are using the software, you guys can actually zoom on in into different positions and placements just by press of a button. If you guys really need to, you guys can go in there. 4 times optical zoom in 4K at 60 frames per second. This camera is phenomenally well done. Now, what I'm going to point out with this camera is I am using it off my PC. Yes, that's cool. That's great. That's amazing. That's not the only place you can use this camera, though. It can actually wirelessly stream to a mobile device as well. So if you guys, let's say, let me make sure. Let's see if I have this. Can't remember if I have it connected up here. And of course, I shut the camera off, but oh man, it's telling me I gotta log in. I don't remember my login information. Let's see if I can get into this. We will attempt to do this live. I really don't know my information. That's the crazy part. I have to get my verification code. Alright, hold on everybody. And it's actually kind of cool because I can definitely do this way. Now, I'm logging in. We're now logged in, so we're into the software, guys. And with that, no, so I have 2 form factor set up on everything, so that's where it was actually doing. It was going to the 2 form factor. It's all it was just 2 form factor. So now right there we have the OBSBot tail air. It's showing you guys 99% battery. It's saying live stream via Wi-Fi. I connected up. I'm going to connect over. It's going to go to live stream and it's going to go to the Wi-Fi. It's going to have to join a network. We will actually pick a network. We'll join it. And then, of course, we'll connect up. Let's make sure that I know my passwords on my Wi-Fi as well, because I don't know those. I have 7 or 6 Wi-Fi signals, so sometimes they connect, sometimes they don't. Let's see. I'm going to say I didn't type it in correctly. No, I didn't. So we're now wirelessly streaming straight to my phone. You guys can see wireless streaming to my phone. So we can wirelessly stream to my phone, and we can stream, record, and connect. With the NDI password setup, guys, if you want to set up the NDI, you guys can now start streaming directly to services, depending on the service that you want. You will have to pick and choose your service of connection with the NDI streaming. Now, that means you guys can actually stream straight to Amazon, straight to Facebook. You guys can stream straight to YouTube. The NDI code, unfortunately, and I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys, the NDI code costs you. All right? It costs you. It's a separate service. But definitely worth it if you guys are into that. So, really cool camera. Phenomenally beautiful. And you guys see, it just connects up right to, of course, both of my devices without a problem. I have no issues with those. Your price point, though, it's going to be about $500 for that thing. Just saying it. $500. Now, next up is going to be the Tiny 2. This is your Tiny 2. The Tiny 2 is a 4K web camera right there. Full 4K resolution. Red ring, and that's because there is a Tiny SE that is a 1080p variation. Now, there's an original Tiny as well. It's not the Tiny 2, and I use the Tiny over here with this. Built-in monitor mounts. If I can get it to come open. So built-in monitor mount. If you guys want to put it on a monitor, it just connects right over, sits there. Rubberized padding. Monitor or tripod connection as well. USB-C cable has to be plugged into this to actually run said device. So if you guys want to use this one, you have to connect up to a USB-C cable. Unfortunately, I have one sitting here connected up. We'll just grab it, connect it real quick, and we'll set it down. Just going to set the camera down. There's no need for me to have it sitting here. Let's wait for it to power up, and connect to the software. And that's what we're going to change. You guys can notice there is another camera that is now showing on this. If I put that in, of course, sleep mode, it's going to shut down. I come over here, it's going to now the camera that we want to see. That is the Tiny 2. The Tiny 2 is amazing. So if I put it in tracking mode, it's going to follow me just like the others. It's got full tracking inside the device, depending on how fast I go. Gesture controls, right? So if you guys want to zoom in, you guys can see, of course, my hat, my ugly mug. We want to zoom back out. It zooms out. Simplified, easy, accessible. Again, preset positions. Click a preset position. It's going to start doing all of that you would expect from a preset that's set in there. Hands tracking, headless bodies. You guys can do wireless. You guys can do voice controls. An amazing little property. If you need a camera that's going to stand the test of time, OBSBot will do that for you. Now, that's, of course, the 4K version, $299. What I'm going to tell you guys is, get the OBSBot Tiny SE. And I'm going to say this with a grain of salt all the way around. It's a $90 product right now. $84 is your price point for the SE. I don't have the SE sitting here, or I would show you guys the SE. It's just like the Tiny 2 that we just showed you, but it's 1080p resolutions with 100 frames per second, compared to, of course, the 60 frames per second. Same size, just different resolution. All right. It's a phenomenally well done piece. AI tracking all the way in, pan, tilt, and zoom. At $84, you cannot go wrong with that Tiny SE. I might have a video. I do. I have a video of the Tiny SE, so we can actually give you guys a video of it. Hey, like me, you love web cameras or you love content creation. Now, this is a long video. Gonna go there. Don't need a super long video, but this is the Tiny SE. It comes with that USB-C cable that you expect. Comes with everything. Right there, it is. It's just that camera that you would expect. Simplified little product. I'm going to let the software video play while I turn my AC on. They can run all of their cameras, but we're just using the Tiny SE today for this variation. Now, first we're going to have zone tracking if we want to do zone tracking, or I can do normal tracking, which means if I move around, the camera's going to follow me and go wherever I go. Now, the cool part is if I do gesture controls, I can actually zoom on in, do it again, it will zoom on out. And if I move back, you guys can see how smooth. Now, I'm showing you guys that software in the corner, but I'm also showing you guys how the camera works. And the camera is actually really well done. The software is going to allow me to change out positionings and everything. That's what I was just all doing on the other ones. With the headless tracking, upper body tracking, close up hand usage. So it can drop down and record off the hand. Preset, of course, you guys can use the gimbal yourself. You guys can do, of course, coarse or fine adjustments. Now, optical zoom, of course, with it as well, all the way up to that beautiful 2 times with this one, not 4 times. But great little camera, phenomenally well done. At $84, you aren't going to go wrong with that whatsoever. If you guys are trying to get into content creation, or if you guys just want to video chat with your family and friends, and keep them in connection with you if you ever chasing a baby around them, that will do that. That will do that, and it will do it well. You cannot go wrong with that. Now, up next is going to be a Fantech product, electric scissors.
Unboxing the Fantech C9 Nano 3.7V cordless electric scissors for cutting boxes, and it comes with 2 blades and 2 round blades. This has really a lot of power, and it's easy to change the blade. You can see the LED screen, and here I'm just barreling through those boxes. This is a thick one, and it just slices through. You know, if you need more power to cut your boxes, this is it. It comes in pink or black, and you can also cut leather or carpet. And there's a pile of boxes all ready to go in the bin.
Guys, just a rechargeable little electric scissors that'll cut through, of course, cardboard, paper, and all of those other devices. Now, we also have the cool X10 RoboVac. This is from Eufy. Eufy's a great little company to make.
The X10 Pro
check it out.
Robot
Can't go wrong with Eufy.
vacuum is exceptional in its class. This is the vacuum unit. This is all-in-one station. You get 8,000 Pascal pressure suction with 2 mops and 12 millimeter auto lift and surface detection. So there are the mops, and it has an auto detailing roller brush that rotates in reverse, and Pro Tangle comb flips down to loosen and remove hair. There is a scatter brush there too. And the 2 mop heads, you never have to worry about washing them because they go into the unit to be washed. And the tires are very grippy. And you see inside here is where the mops get washed and the tank auto fills. This is the freshwater tank and the wastewater tank. And this is where the debris is kept in this bag. And this is the wash cycle, and it's washing it, you know, gets rid of the wastewater and washes the mop heads. And it doesn't get very loud until it actually evacuates the dust from the filters. So here you see it's mopping, and it's actually mopping, and then when it gets to the carpet, it will stop and it will just vacuum. So the dust bin is a 2.5 liter bag, and when the mop heads are being washed, they are dried then at a 113 Fahrenheit heat to prevent odors. And this is a most intelligent vacuum with many voice commands to inform you of any issue. It is also able to see and avoid objects and send you an image. There's no booping. So here's the
Now what you're seeing is it's mopping and vacuuming all at the same time, which is amazing. I can adjust and we'll know if there's carpet if you guys need to. You guys can set up in smart mode. You guys can do rooms or zones. You guys can do no-go zones. No-go zone means it will not vacuum or mop in that area at any time or at certain times you pick and choose. Pick and choose the vacuum section. You can go from standard to quiet to turbo to max, up to you. Vacuum only or mop only, that's up to you. Water level, high, low, or medium, you pick and choose that as well. Fast, standard, or deep cleaning, it's also up to you. This thing is a beautiful little piece of technology that's going to work out well for you. For the ones that want to RoboVac and mop it all in one, might be an option. Now remember, kind of clean up before you do that, all that stuff on hand. Up next is going to be the cold fill foldable food warming mat that Nikita did. Now this thing's kind of funky but cool idea all at the same time. It is literally just that. It's a mat that can be rolled up, put away, and then can be rolled out in times of parties or usage. You'll roll it out, plug it in, and then within 5 to 10 seconds, it's going to be up to temperature. Now, you can adjust the temperature to your liking with this, and it's going to allow you to keep food warm on hand. I will warn you, though, if you're only using a little section, the rest of it does get hot. So it's not just like, oh, I can only heat up one little section of the pad. No, the whole thing heats up. That means you have a very hot plate laying there. Now, with it, it's got 4 hours of run, and then it will automatically shut itself off. You can adjust it anywhere from 104 degrees all the way up to 230 degrees. At 230 degrees, that is actually quite warm and will, of course, you understand. So it's got eight temperature settings or 8 heat level settings for you. So 104, 122, 140, 158, 176, 194, 212, and then the 230. There is a $30 redeemable coupon for this if you guys want to. Literally, it's a lifted up raised edge. It's about 15 millimeters high, which is great. It's got a nice height with it. Washable and, of course, stain resistant top. Odorless. Roll it up, use it, and, of course, just keep going to town with, of course, cooking. You're going to see him. He's going to throw on some jalapeno poppers on top of it. He's going to set it up and let it get up to heat. That's going to be a great idea for those of you that want to keep your little hors d'oeuvres, snacks, or other things warm while cooking. He has it on a wood counter. Do I recommend putting it on a wood counter? Not always. I mean, it's 230 degrees. Set it on a surface that you're not worried about cracking and stuff, but it'll do well, and it'll do that perfectly. Now, that is an amazing little cool piece. We also have, I think, the water drop reverse osmosis system that he did as well.
Hey everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the WaterDrop K19. This is a countertop reverse osmosis water dispenser. Now, I've been a longtime fan of WaterDrop and all of their products, and so I was super excited to get this. This is the included water filter that comes with it. You get one free one, so you get a freebie. That's a little nice. And the rest of the process is really easy to set up. There's no installation required. All you have to do is fill this little tank in the back with water, put it back on, and then basically the machine takes care of the rest for you. And that is one thing that I absolutely love about it. I mean, the ease of water drop products is fantastic. Some of their other filters are super easy to install, and this is among the easiness of their products. Now, this is the little interface that you're going to use. After the initial setup of the product, you're going to have to flush out that filter for use, but once you get it flushed, you're basically good to go. The water has different temperature settings, one for room temperature, 113, 185, and 203 degrees Fahrenheit. It also has volume settings where you can change it to 8, 12, 16, or 20 ounces. and a dispenser button. So this is dispensing room temperature water, which I am super excited to drink. Now, sadly, it doesn't feature any cold settings, but that's okay because the water that you get, is going to be pure and it tastes absolutely amazing. This is the perfect product in my mind. This is the button that you use to change the temperature. As I mentioned, you have from room temperature up to 203 degrees Celsius, and you can also change the volume settings. Now, if you want to lock the settings in place, there is a lock button up there at the top that you simply hold for a couple of seconds, and then you're good to go. Not only is this just a fantastic water filtration system, but it's got all sorts of interesting and awesome technology, such as the feed-type heating technology, the 4-stage deep filtration, and a smart design that makes it compact and easy to store, easy to fit on any countertop, basically, and you just always have great water to drink on hand.
So with that, you got a great little UV cleaner that's going to, of course, clean out your waters and allow you to drink it at certain temperatures. Great little option for those of you that need that for your countertop. That's actually kind of cool. Now, $349 was the price tag of that. It does cost a little. I think up next is going to be the Overmont enameled cast iron Dutch oven. It's going to be a 5.5 quart Dutch oven that Sheila did. This thing's kind of cool, and you guys are going to notice that she actually made bread in this at some point in this video. It's going to come with that lid. It's going to come with, of course, silicone trivet that you guys will set on the counter so you guys can set this on top. It's going to come with, of course, that little handheld, yeah, you know what I'm talking about, oven mitts. The oven mitts are meant for the handles of the actual Dutch oven. So you guys can slide the mitts on and then pick it up and move it around. You guys will have, of course, that little sponge to help clean it out. If you guys need the sponge to clean it, that's up to you. Now, what we're going to do is pop over here so you guys can actually see this little piece. There's your oven mitts, of course. There's the trivet or the silicone pad for the counter and the lid in the back. Now, this is a cool one. Now, they do weigh quite a bit, so they're not the world's lightest objects in the out there. Now, for $59.99, you're getting a great product. There's a $5 clippable coupon. I think it comes in like 8 colorways, 3 sizes, 4.5, 5.5, and 7 quart sizes with this. Seal in the moisture with, of course, the lid has these little divots, so the divots are going to allow the moisture to drop back into, of course, your food, which is what you want. Very easily cleanable because it's got, of course, that ceramic or enamel coating all the way around with this. You're going to notice that she's about to put this over here. This will work in ceramic countertops, oven, gas, induction, or electric. Will not work in a microwave. Don't try. When she pops it open, look at that bread. That bread came out just perfect. You know that it's going to have that nice little crunch, but be soft all the way through. Great little, of course, enameled cast iron oven. Or if maybe you need a portable blender for smoothies.
So today I'm going to show you the Kawu Smoothie Blender. This is a personal blender with 34.1 ounce. A very unique feature about this blender is it's a portable blender. This is a must-have if you are a busy person that enjoys smoothie on the go. Ready? Let's go and check it out with me. Let me give you a little bit overview about this package. Inside the package, you will find a personal blender that has a capacity of 34.1 ounce. Even though it looks like the blender has 2 leads, it actually has only one. The one attached to the blender right now, it is the detachable stainless steel 6-leaf blade that we use to crush all the small bits, ice, and frozen ingredients with ease. The other components are the reusable straw, the drinking lid, the charging cable for the motor, and last but not least is the strap that you can easily and conveniently bring the portable blender with you everywhere you go. This blender is very easy to use and clean. In order to charge it, you will use the USB Type-C cable that will come with the blender. And in order to start blending ingredients, you will just have to double-click this button and it will start automatically. The blender will not turn on if it doesn't tighten correctly. The Kawu portable blenders comes with a 304 stainless steel 6-leaf blades which can crush small pieces, ice, and frozen ingredients with ease. For demonstration purpose, I'm going to use some frozen berries so that I can show you how easy and how convenient it is to use this blender. When you have loaded enough ingredient, you just have to invert the portable blender and simply quickly press the start button.
Literally pop it around, guys. Get the blender start going, and it's going to start chopping, mixing, and doing what you need with this. And that's actually kind of cool. Nice, strong motor on this, and it's going to do well for you. Once you're done mixing it up, of course, tip it back over and then add your actual lid. You guys can swap it out, put a lid with the straw on there, and that'll give you the option to clean the chopping motor and the blades. I like that idea. It's going to start mixing up. This would be great for berries and smoothies. It would be great for even a milkshake if you really wanted to. Of course, protein shakes and everything. Once you pop it over, you're going to have, of course, that nice little nice lid that's going to work out well. Multiple colors and variations if you need right there. Cool options. Got to have options, right? Or maybe you guys need it's like a coffee maker dripper. This is going to be like a pour over style coffee maker.
Very nice looking pour over coffee maker. It's by Bruntmore, and I love the look of it with the fluted bottom and the pour spout. It has a nice perforated metal basket and a nice silicone lip on the handle, and the bead and leather detail there with the cork going around the middle. I think it just looks so nice. And to have a pour over coffee, you can make it the strength you want. And this
Talk about
has
how she's making
the
a mess.
heat resistant glass drip. And I do like the filter, how that is. You don't have to keep replacing the filters. The paper filters, you can taste them. So I do really like this. It's 304 stainless steel, dual layers. And you can get,
I don't
yes,
know,
a
man. It seems like
richer,
a lot of
more
work.
full-bodied flavor. So this way, you have it the way you like it.
That seems like a lot of work to get some coffee. Just gotta say it. Seems like a lot of work. Hey, cool little option though. If you guys need right there $20, can't go wrong trying something. Try something new. Kind of like this bamboo stove top cover board.
Really like the stovetop cover. It's by Prosumer's Choice, and it's made of bamboo and has this cutting black area over the top to save your wood if you like, or put your foods and stuff to hand out to guests. And it has removable feet and legs, and the feet have a rubbery bottom so it won't harm your stovetop. And you can tighten that so it doesn't slide. And it has a little finger groove to take the black cutting space off. But I put a lot of different edibles here, and it fits quite a bit. You could just cut your bread on that or your meat, or you can use it for service. So I did have quite a bit for supper and to put away, but this is a very, very nice cutting board. It's maybe half the size of your stovetop if you would like to set it there.
Now this is like it's a charcuterie board, but can be put over the stove, guys. Do I recommend leaving it on your stove? Probably not. Now you guys can also look at these 10x6 black porcelain serving platters, which are kind of cool.
To the 4-piece
These are
set
going to
of-
actually be really nice. These are a set of 4. There, of course, are nice serving platters. They have, of course, that little juice drip trays in the bottom to allow for the juices to, of course, set over there and all of the other stuff. Now, when we were talking about this is like a set of 4, so you're getting 4 of these in one piece. They are a metal glazed baking dishes for dinners. You guys can actually put these in the oven, they're not a problem. They are 10 inches wide to the handle, 8-inch inner usage with that. Now, they're kind of cool. They're going to work out well for you. They're going to use for most occasions without a problem. That means you guys can, of course, serve up some salmon with them. You guys could serve up some fruits, vegetables, and it's going to allow you to do that. Great little things, simplified little products. They're very durable. They're actually nicely well used. Freezer safe, oven safe, food safe, dishwasher, microwave. You pick and choose. You can actually do it. So, kind of cool. Kind of cool. Not sure why my carousel has now stopped working, but we'll get it to change over in a second. We're going to look at a mosaic glass decorative piece up next.
This is the whole house.
This is this right here. And you guys can see elegant, beautiful, little cracked glass look, art design. It's a 3-piece balls and, of course, that cracked glass plate. This is just a decorative piece. It's not really meant for holding food, snacks, or anything of the sort. Let's go there. Beautiful color pattern of that blue. Now, I do know that that company makes other color patterns. It doesn't have to be just blue if you want blue. There's a silver and the turquoise that we're showing you. 3.5 to almost 4-inch decorative mosaic balls on the 12-inch plate of decorations as well with this one. So, kind of cool. Kind of cool. Now, let's talk about a portable hot tub for the adults. You guys need a portable hot tub? Well, Demetrius actually did this one.
For camping.
Now, this is a little bit funky to me at some point, but can be done, and you guys can see this right here. Set up in, of course, a tub, and that's because he needed to drain it, but you guys can set all the stuff in here, then fill it up, and it's got a piece that's going to heat up. It's got a drain plug at the bottom, a couple drain plugs, and you will have to inflate the device all the way around, right? It's got, of course, the raised edges. Actually, this one actually might be Sheila that did this. Why did I think this was the one Demetrius did? It's actually Sheila. Right here, you can see it's, of course, set up. It's in there and all of the other jazz. Once you're down, you're in. You can jump on in and not worry about it. It's going to get warm. And then you're going to get in there, and you guys are going to use it as a hot tub. She literally has it set in her bathtub just for the purpose of showing this. You guys could put this outside and not worry about it. It's got it. It's got the heater that's going to allow it to heat it. It's a really cool little option for $32.99. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. What I think we got up next is the magnetizing shaping disc. These are like little puzzle discs.
Game.
Now you're gonna have a two piece of the disc. You're gonna have, of course, the cards. You're gonna have, of course, the other pieces that go with it. All of that. Now the cards are gonna allow you to pick and choose the design. It's literally a game. You're gonna make this a game into how you guys can do it, and you're trying to solve those pieces. You have a timer. The first person to actually do it, of course, is going to be that winner of that said use. This is a really nice little idea. So getting started, start off, you set the timers up, you pick the shape, and then, of course, you start doing the design. Now, you've seen right here, he's trying to, of course, pick and choose the design. He's flipping it around. He's trying to do the star pattern. He needs to make sure that one is, of course, starred, one's not starred, and you're going to flip and pop around. She got it quicker than him. He's still going. He's still going. It has a few seconds, but he's like, ow, never mind. I tap. He's going to put it all back into a star, and he's like, here you go. Mom, I don't get it, Mom. I don't get it. Different shapes, guys. These are battle shapes. They have the blue planet. They also have the bundle of 4. They have the chaos cube, the confetti cubes, and much, much more with this. You're just, trying to do a battle of the usage with that. Just a really kind of cool piece. For the workout people, maybe you need a weight bench that's going to allow you to hold about 1,000 pounds. Let's talk about a James video that we don't really need most of this video to do. Yes. This is from Flybird. It is a fully foldable weight bench. Now, you're seeing me cut off the plastic. This is back when we used to do full unboxings live on video. I kind of ended that because we were told we had to shorten the videos, and that's just the way it works over here on this platform. I prefer full unboxing personally myself because then you see how it comes out, what you have to deal with. Like this one. You literally have to figure out that you got to pull the pin. Then you're going to notice that I'm going to, of course, slide it up and realize, oh, that's not where I'm stopped at. There's another piece. You have to unscrew this completely. When you unscrew this, then you can actually slide it down, and once it's there, you will lock it in place. By doing that, you're going to then pop that other pin back in, and then you're going to have another screw that's going to tighten down as well, besides the one that's already preset in there. Now, it's got a nice, thick top. The top is actually really nicely done. It's got that beautiful Flybird logo with its airplane as a bird. You guys can see me standing on this. I'm not a small person. I never claimed to be, will never claim to be a small person. I can stand on that. It can take the weight. I've actually stood on that with, of course, a 100-pound speaker. No problem. I stood on it with, of course, a couple 100-pound speakers. Not a problem. It's beautifully well done, nicely padded, and a great option for those of you that want to have a workout on hand. So Flybird does well with this product. At $119, you have a 1,000-pound bench that's going to allow up to 1,000 pounds of weight with it. Fold it down, put it away, and you guys are good to go. There's not a lot of flex with me standing on it and bouncing on it. Like I figured, hey, there's going to be flex. No flex, you're good to go. Don't worry about it. Have fun and just start doing your thing. Up next is going to be the Life Pro vibration plate for exercise.
I like Life Pro products. So many options with them. And this is the vibration plate. It isolates your muscles when you get in the right position. So I'm going to bend down and then I feel it in my thighs and a little in my calves, right? So then when get up on the balls of my feet, then I feel it in my calves. It's really tightening, really isolating those muscles. And then if I be flat-footed and lean back a little bit, then it gets the hamstrings right back there. That is such an isolation. You have different settings. You can go faster and it is more intense, or slower if you want a little less. There are presets in the remote and you can choose walk, jog, and run. It's just faster. You don't feel like you're running, but you do feel the isolation. So there are also settings, which I think is really easy on the actual device. Well, there's the presets in the red on the remote, and you can set your own set presets, and there's a timer, and you also have the plus and minus button there if you want to speed it up more. You have armbands. I didn't feel anything with the armbands. I didn't feel a lot of resistance. I'll have to work with that. And this also has magnetic acupoints. You can also use it with your arms and other positions to isolate the same way. And you can connect to Bluetooth and play your music.
Guys, need a vibrating plate to do that little exercise on? Life Pro's got you covered with that one. That's a simplified little product. That's actually one that I do not have personally, but have wanted to try for a while. Now we're going to show you guys the Life Pro double set. This is, of course, a weight set. Two different weights in one right here, but
Today
we're going to
we
show you
have
guys
the
the
Life
single
Pro
piece over
dumbbell
here
set.
as well. Now, you're going to notice that this is going to be the 55-pound weight with this dumbbell set. Now, dumbbells got their places. That weight bench would work well with this dumbbell set. Now, we're showing you guys the two-piece kit. They're going to be round. It's going to allow you to do anywhere from 15 pounds all the way down to it's like 2.5 pounds. So if you guys just want 2.5 pounds of weight, it can do that. You have two dumbbells in the actual kit compared to what we're showing you here with that. So you guys can get a single large one or a pair of 15-pounders. We're showing you guys the pair. 5-in-1, 15 pounds, 25 pounds total, 43 pounds weight. Set and single with rack, quick set. Comes with the plate that holds it, which is great. Now that's going to allow you to adjust 2.5 pounds, 5 pounds, 7.5 pounds, 10 pounds, 12.5 pounds to 15 pounds. Have both of those, and you're going to have, of course, the 30 plus pounds of weight on hand. Now it's about 2.5 inches wide by 7 inches long by 8 inches tall for those of you full usage. But set it up, get it going, start working out. You're going to see Merle here. He's going to say, I'm going to manhandle 50 pounds. He's not really going to manhandle 50 pounds. Going there with you. He drops it down. He sets it up. He's like, oh, yeah, I can do 3 racks. Once he's got 3 racks, he starts curling it. He's going to set it back down. He's going to latch it to the full 50 pounds. He's going to be, nope, can't do it. We're only going to do 2 stacks on this hand because we're weaker in that hand. And then, of course, he's going to rack it to all of the weight, and then he's going to grab it by both hands, and then he's going to curl it in the middle with this. And you guys can pick and choose how you do it. That's up to you. Just remember, make sure you have a nice firm grip because you don't want to drop it on your toes. If you don't need that, then you might need the LifePro multi-purpose Roman chair. Now, the Roman chair is going to allow you to do squats, curls, lunges, and stuff like that, just in a setting of your styling. Now, it's a cool little option right here that he's showing you guys in this device. Now, with the Roman chair, it's going to be about $139. I will allow you to do, of course, do arm curls. It's going to allow you to do those lunges, like I said. It's going to allow you to do core and back, legs and glutes, arms and chest, no matter what you want. It's about 40 inches at the highest height. It's meant for about people about 5'2" to 5'8", not 6'3". It's not 6'3" people. Max weight on this device is 330 pounds. There is a weight limit. Can fold up and will be able to fit in tight spaces. And that's the kind of cool with this. Now, you're going to see him just showing you guys all the bits and bobs that connects to it. Now you're going to see him doing some sit-ups with this. Then he can change out and he can do, of course, do front lunges or, front sit-ups where you sit backwards. And you're going to see that in a second. Arm curls would be up forward with the knee pads. Change the position, put it in a max height. And then, of course, set your calves in the backwards with this. This is where you're going to lock your calves in. And then, of course, you guys can do this. And there you go. Has a full book. It'll show you guys all of the workouts that you guys want to do, all the pieces included in the kit. And there's your workouts with it. It's going to allow you to do inclines. It's going to allow you to do overhead back extensions, hyper extensions, and everything you want. Really kind of cool. LifePro does well with their products. Like I said, just a great option for those of you that are looking for something like that. Or maybe you need a 4D vibrating plate. We showed you guys the simple 3D plate. Let's show you guys the 4D plate.
The LifePro 4D Rumbleplex vibration plate. Now, what I really like about this vibration plate is you have so many options for fitness. With standing on it, you could literally put your hands on it and use it in a plank form or like a push-up. You've got the plug and the switch on the side here to turn it on, but it also has this really, really cool remote. Now, this remote, you just simply pop out of this case and the battery has a little sticker on it you just pull out, so the battery's included, but you could just kind of load it on your fingers while you're working out so it doesn't get in the way, and then you have access to the buttons. You've got, of course, the power button to turn it on, the mode button to switch it through 6 modes, and then, of course, increasing speed from 1 to 0 intensity level, plus setting the time, although it has a default of 10 minutes. So the first thing you want to do is when you turn it on, you'll notice that the time on the top defaults to 10 minutes, and it has its first mode. Pressing the mode button will go through the modes, and again, 6 modes. You'll see it goes through blue light on each of the modes individually, then combines 2 of them, then combines the other 2, and then all 3 at the same time. You just basically start very slow. Best to look at the manual, look and see what type of workout you want to do, and then work your way up to the speed. So included with the Rumbleplex, not only do you get the plate itself, but you get the mat, which you can either put under the plate, or you could actually use the mat separately. You also get the included wrist grip straps and poles. These attach to the front of the plate. They have these little metal slides here that you just pull forward and you kind of attach them really easily. They also include some fitness bands, various sizes and intensities, which aren't directly used with the plate, but you can use obviously while you do your fitness with the plate. Of course, when going through the modes, you've got oscillation, you've got vibration, you've got pulsation.
So he's kind of showing you guys all of the pieces with it. Now, you guys can see there on the plate where if you're standing, it's going to be like a simple walk. You set your feet out wider, it's going to be more like a jog or a run. You go even farther, it's going to be a sprint with that. And that's because it's changing the position of way you have to stand to sit or usage. All the way up to speeds 99 and above, guys. It's going to have multiple modes, and those modes are just going to be the way that it transitions the vibration of the shaking of the actual device. You're going to notice that he's going to kick it on to a little bit low, and you're going to notice it's going to start vibrating and doing well. And the more he kicks that speed up, it will shake more and more and more. Depending on where you put your feet is where it's going to actually, position. If you put yourself in a squat while having your feet set in those positions, it's going to intensify that actual vibration and the massage that you're or workout that you're doing on it. Add the elastic straps and of course the hand pieces, and you guys can do like arm curls and stuff with this. Now he changed out the vibration, and you notice that his muscles are tensioning a lot more. He squats and it's going to get even tighter with that. This is full 4D vibration. It's going to target a lot more than that other one. Life Pro did well with this. It's $399.99. There is a weight limit with this one. I think it's like 500 pounds, but at 500 pounds, most people should be able to stand on this without a problem. That's kind of cool that it can actually allow for that. So 3 preset programs, 60 speed levels, a watch, a remote control, Bluetooth, and the capacity to hold a large person. That's a no-brainer. It's a really great option for those of you that need a little bit of a product like this. So kind of cool. Life Pro did really well with that one. And when you're done with, of course, that workout on that vibrating plate, why not put your feet inside the Comfier foot massager? This is a heat and shiatsu style massager. Now right here, you guys, you'll see the actual massager. It actually has, of course, this beautiful little top that will actually come open. That is where you're going to put your feet in. Once your feet in there, you're going to be golden to go. Now right here, these inserts are actually removable, so you can wash them out. These will fit, of course, at larger feet. I've actually noticed that, and it works perfectly well. With this, of course, guys, you do have your heat mode, low and high. You have your kneading mode, low and high as well. You then have your mode selector switch, which goes through 4 different modes. You have mode A, B, C, and of course D with that. You have a power button and a pause button. You have air inflation and a timer with this. Now the cool part is guys, you can use this pretty much anywhere, but it also has a remote control, so you don't have to reach down and do that while you're doing it. The massaging is going to work perfectly well for you guys where you need to, when you need that foot massage. Now, I was just using this, of course, to massage my feet after a nice long day, and it works perfectly well for that. And my feet fit in there, and of course, I have very large feet. So if you guys need to, and you guys have those big feet that want to get a massage, Comfier's got you covered, guys, with this foot massage. And when, of course, you're done, guys, put, of course, that lid back on, and you don't have to worry. It's put up, and you're good to go. I want to thank you for watching. I hope. So a great little option for those foot massages right there from Comfier. They make a great product, do very well with that Comfier massagers. And like I said, after you're done with that 4D vibrating plate, why not put your feet in it? Get that massage going on those, of course, as well. Now, if you guys are noticing, I have lights flashing around me. Not sure with my power. We're going to attempt to push through the rest of this show before something happens. Up next is going to be the Life Pro Sonic Massager.
We're taking a look at the light.
This is a large massage gun that's going to have a nice battery life, but comes with 10 different heads. Now, the heads are going to vary from, piece to piece, depending on the one you want. Comes with a great carrying bag with this. Now, you're going to get an absorber head, a heated tip, a round head, a shovel head, a flat head, a bullet, a round foam, a spinal, a metal flat, and the metal comb. And I'm sitting there showing you guys what they are. And there's, of course, that spinal hook and then the metal flats. The heated tip is rechargeable and can get up to heat within seconds. So about 5 seconds is what it's going to take. Now with it, of course, your controls with this are going to feature 1, 2, and 3 controls of usability. You guys can target it, and you guys can go up to 9 intensity levels with this. Intensity level, like wake up your muscles, is going to be like 15 to 20 hertz, all the way down to 55 hertz with deep relaxation. The tip does take, of course, a USB-C cable to charge it. There's a $10 clippable coupon, comes in 2 colors, blue and black with that, of course, on hand. Now, it's a really nice one, and I like that they have this option of a heated tip. Press the button, it turns on, it gets up to heat, and it's going to get up to heat very well. You have, of course, over 12 millimeters of drive, so the piston's going to move over 12 millimeters. And you guys are going to see that bounce back and forth. Pick and choose your level 1 through 9, and it's going to speed up faster and faster and faster to where it's kind of a blur. You guys can connect the head up, and you can start massaging either your arms, your legs, your backs, your necks, your wherever you really want to. Now, it is a little bit heavier of a massage gun, so if you're trying to hang it over the back of your neck, it's going to have a little bit of a buoyancy issue or balancing issue with that. That's a phenomenally well done product. If you guys need a massager like that, Life Pro has hit the nail in the head with that one. If not, you guys can also get the Life Pro Some sauna
Life
blanket.
Pro Wellness Recovery Rejuva Wrap Infrared Sauna Blanket. You've got this! Amazing. Look at that. Is it right on there? Disposable sauna wrap. And it comes with 5 of these. Comes with a head towel. The way they did the embroidery on their towel is really impressive. Comes with a manual. Has its own carrying bag. The bag itself has extra little bit of space. You have temperature settings, the display, the time display, and being able to adjust it. And it does plug into the wall. 5-layer design, so it has a waterproof Oxford fabric, a comforting cotton layer, a far infrared carbon fiber heating system. Then it has the comforting cotton layer and the non-toxic PU leather. And wow, look how thick those zipper.
Now you guys just see she's showing you guys the nice large fine zipper that's going to hold it together, and it's actually meant for actually large people. Over a 6-foot person can actually fit in this, which is great. Now the multiple heating levels on this is going to do well for you as well, and it's got detox blankets that can make the sweat a little more intense for those of you that need to do it. Now your 9 temperature levels are going to range from like 95 to 104. For like improved sense of well-being. It's going to be 105 to 113 for soothes body, 114 to 131 for, you know, like physical therapy or muscle like relaxation. 132 to 149 is going to be like detoxification, and then of course 150 to 176 is going to be just straight sweating it out. It is 71 inches long by 36 inches wide when it's flat. In a round shape, it's even wider than that, so do not worry about it. You can fit a large person in this. Comes in like 8 or 9 colors. It does cost about $299, though. It does have a little bit of a cost to this product. Now, you're going to see Aster jump in this up the top. She is not the world's tallest person, but you guys get the gist of how big it really is when she's in there. She's not even filling it up, you know, completely at all whatsoever. So you guys can do a large person. Do not put your head inside here. All right, just saying it. Leave your head out. You don't have to have your head in there. Just, you know, leave your head out. It's a great little option for those of you that need a sauna blanket, though. Now, we have like 2 or 3 more products. We have one from Mrs. Dragon Blogger. This is going to be the Lola Rose watch. Now, this is a nice, dainty, delicate watch that's meant for the women. Gold tone with a malachite dial. It's going to be like a green hue malachite. Gold tone framing. It's going to take a battery. It is, of course, leather band, or the leather strap. The whole watch is made in London, which is great. Now, it's got a nice little dial to the side. That's going to be your little piece to set the clocks and everything. It's got a nice like green gem or malachite gem on the side as well with this. Now, it comes with a great carrying case to keep the watch in. It's got like a mirrored top. It's got a drawer in the bottom so you guys can put, of course, like your bracelets, maybe some earrings that match with it. And that's the cool part about it. So you have that, you know, capability of just dressing it up and taking it with you. Maybe you only need 1 set of jewelry for this to take with you on a trip or something. And that's where it's going to work out well for you because you guys have that carrying piece with it. Beautiful, elegant little piece. If you guys need from, of course, Lola Rose, nice little options. AC, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Now, we have up next, I believe, the Kufandy's 3-piece suit that Demetrius did.
My name is Demetrius, and today we're obviously going to be talking about this awesome tuxedo suit that comes in a 3-piece made by Kufandy right here. This right here is going to be an extra large, and it's going to be the color dark blue. So as you guys can see right here, I'm not wearing the button up right now, and don't worry about that. I just tried this on real quick to see how it feels. So as you guys can see here, this is an extra large. I'm normally an extra large too. And the arm length right here, as you guys can see, fits perfect. It's like you almost don't need to get it tailored up at all. And then I would say on the pants, maybe you get a little bit tailored or just, you know, just wear a belt. So they are pretty comfortable, really lightweight. Like I said, it does come in 3 pieces. So you're going to have the suit jacket right here. And you can take this off right here.
Why is it?
You know, you're going to have the vest on the inside as well. And on the back side, you can tighten it however tight you want this. Like I said, the pants are gonna be really lightweight. I can feel right now it's like stretchy. Like a lot of pants is not stretchy, but this right here is perfect for you guys. So this right here is gonna have that soft cotton linen on the inside. So whenever you are hot and sweating, this is gonna be a perfect for.
Now with this, guys, it is a 3-piece. So you get the pants, the vest, of course, and the jacket. Now with it, comes in like 7 to 8 different colorways. This is just the black variation, but there's a beige. There is also a light blue, navy blue, off-white, white, wine red, I think khaki, dark gray, and of course dark blue. Comes in sizes small all the way up to 3XL. There's a 6% clippable coupon as well, so if you guys need. It's made 67% polyester, 19% linen, and of course 13% viscous. Only 1%, of course, cotton with that. Great little piece, and of course, Kufandy, you can't go wrong with Kufandy. We have one last product up next. This is meant for the dogs. This is a chew toy. This is actually a bulk deer antler package. It's 1 pound of deer antlers for the dogs to chew on.
These whitetail antlers are very well liked by my dogs. They're taking turns with them, keeps them busy for a long period of time, and just keeps them busy. Especially my little Dachshund hound dog here. Good job, guys. He's just loving that deer antler. He's going to town on it. Keeps him busy, just chewing. And you got yours right there. Here's yours. Here's yours. Good boys. Good boys.
So if you guys need some chew toys for the dogs, right there, the Whitetail Naturals bulk deal. Now, guys, that is the last of our show today. That is all the product I have for you. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me. Joanna, Sheila, Phil, and everybody else. Guys, it's been much appreciated. With that, I will be back tomorrow morning with Deal Stream. So, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one, everybody.